Good morning, everyone. This is Murali Krishna Senapati for you. And now, for today's, the topic of discussion is graph traversal methods. Okay, now let us discuss what are the graph traversal methods. Okay, when graph is there with a collection of nodes and connecting edges, how we can traverse to all the nodes starting from a node. Okay, that is the topic of discussion. There are two ways it is possible, with the help of a stack and with the help of queue. Accordingly, the traversal methods are called as depth first search traversal method and breadth first search traversal methods. Depth first search traversal method is a approach where we take the help of stack, and breadth first search traversal method is the second approach where we take the help of queue. Okay, the depth first search is also known as DFS traversal method, and similarly breadth first search is known as BFS traversal methods. So whatever the approach we apply, it is possible when we select a connected graph, or we need to choose a node from where there are some outgoing edges are present. If there is no outgoing edge and if you select that node as the first node, then traversing is not possible. Okay, to discuss about this graph traversal method, let us consider this graph. Okay, so we have already said that it need to be a connected graph. If it is not connected graph, no problem, but you need to start with a node, and from that node there must be some outgoing edge, then only we can start. So here it is almost a connected graph. You can see from every node there is some outgoing edges there. Okay, so anyway, now here for this graph I have thought of the node A as the first node. Okay, so for this graph you can find the adjacency table. You can see the adjacency table we have prepared. Okay, so in the adjacency table what we are preparing, we are finding each adjacent nodes from each node. So from node A, we can go outgoing edges. If you find from node A, you can go to C as well as to B. So for node A, adjacent nodes are B and C. Similarly from B, you can go to D, node D and E. So D and E are adjacent. From node C, you can go to D as well as F. Outgoing edge is there. So node C, D and F. From node D, okay, there is outgoing edges. Node D, the outgoing edges are A also there, node D, A is there, and F is there, and E, F, A. So three outgoing edges are there. And then from node E, there is only one outgoing edge to the G. Okay. Then from node F, there is also one outgoing edge to the G only, and from node G only one outgoing edge, that is to D. So we found the adjacency table, and from this adjacency table we can use it during traversal. Okay, now discuss about the DFS traversal method, depth first search traversal method. In the depth first search traversal method, we are taking the help of stack. So whatever the traversal method we follow, first of all we have to maintain three states for the nodes of graph. What are those three states? Are ready state, waiting state and processed state. Means for each node of graph, we need to identify whether it is ready state, means initial state, okay, whether it is waiting in the stack, okay, or after taking out from the stack whether it is processed. Means we will process each node by pushing into the stack, and from there by popping the nodes we will be processing that. So we are considering here ready state as 1, waiting state is 2 and process state is 3. So I will be updating the values there to know what are the nodes are of ready state, waiting state and process state. Now let us execute this with the help of a sample stack. Okay, now see, this is my graph, and for this graph we have a stack. Now in this particular stack, if I will execute, you can consider any node as the first node. Let us say I will consider the node A as the first node. So by considering the node A as the first node, let us push into the stack. Okay, so before it, as because all the graph is ready now, all the nodes are in initial state. Let me update the state of the all the nodes are 1, that is in ready state. I am writing here the states are 1, okay, which are in ready state. Means at this instance we can start from any node, starting considering as the first node. So all are in ready state, means no node is processed, no node is waiting in the stack. Now consider the node A and push into the stack. Node A we have considered and we have pushed into the stack, and once it is pushed, now this node is waiting in the stack. When it is waiting, change its states to waiting state. Waiting state means 2, means it is waiting for process. Now we will start with the execution. How? With the help of stack. While stack is not empty, pop a node and process it. So of course, now for the first time, this is only one node A is available. If you pop it and if you process, means that is the node after processing, that will be in the processed state. Okay, so we are starting with the algorithm. Just observe the algorithm we have. So what we are doing here in the algorithm, you can see initialize all the nodes to ready state, which we have done. We have initialized all the nodes to ready state 1. Then consider the first node A and pushing into the stack. So node A we have pushed into the stack, and then third point, it changed the state of A to waiting state, which is waiting in the stack. So waiting state is 2. So these 3 executions we have discussed. Now fourth point what we have done, that while stack is not empty, okay, pop a node from the stack, that is x equal to pop top node, and then process it. Okay, pop a node from the stack and process it, and change the state of x to processed state. Okay, so its status is changed to process state. Then for all adjacent, it means neighbor nodes of x, means for each adjacent node y of x, okay, which is in ready state, push into the stack and change status to waiting state. Means what is the meaning of it? Like if you see the graph, now we are considering, let us say, say from this particular graph, we have pushed the node A and change the status to waiting state. Then while stack is not empty, pop a node A and process it. Once you are processing, change its status to 3. Then as because for each adjacent node of A, okay, what are the adjacents of A? The adjacents of A, you can refer the adjacency table, that is A adjacent is B or C, or with the help of outgoing edges also you can observe A to C, A to B. The both are adjacents. All the adjacent of A which are in ready state, means whose state is 1. So for node A, adjacent is B and C, both state is 1. All those adjacent node which are in ready state, that has to be pushed into the stack. Okay, so for node A we have taken out. Okay, we have taken out. So let me cut it and then process it. Okay, processed. Then change the status to process state. Then adjacent of node A which is processed, that's adjacent is B and C, which are in ready state. Both are in ready state in this condition. Push them into the stack. So node B and node C, both we can push because both are in ready state. As because we have pushed them into the stack, change its status to waiting state, because now they are waiting in the stack. Now again repeat this process. While stack is not empty, we are repeating. Until stack is not empty, we are repeating. Now take out the topmost node from the stack, that is C we are taking out, and process it. Then which is processed, change its status to 3, that is processed state. Here let me write processed state. Then the node which is processed, its adjacent nodes. For C, the adjacent is, you can observe, D and F, which are in ready state. D is also in ready state, F is also in ready state. So when both are in ready state, both will be pushed into the stack. So for each adjacent of node C which are in ready state, okay, that is 1 and 1 is present, push into the stack. So that is D and F we have pushed into the stack. Then change, as because that is now pushed into the stack, now change its status to 2 because they are waiting inside the stack now. Okay. Again repeat this process while stack is not empty. Take out the topmost node from stack, that is F, and process it. F, node F we have processed. Okay. Now as because it is processed, change its status to 3 because it is process state. Now what are the adjacent of F? Adjacent of F, you can observe the outgoing edge only to the G. Okay. So G, what is the check? What is the status? 1, ready state. So now push the node G into the stack. Change its status to 2. Again repeat the while. Take out the node, pop a node from the stack and process it. Okay, node G is popped out and processed it. What are the adjacent of G? What is the adjacent of G? You can observe there is only one outgoing edge which is nothing but D. Check its status, it is already waiting. It is already waiting in the stack. So if it is in ready state, that is 1, then we will push. So there is no adjacent nodes which are in ready state available at this instance. So nothing will be pushed. Again take out the next node from the stack. In the stack, what is the next node we can see? That is node D. Okay, node D which we can pop out and we can process it. Node D we have taken out and we have processed it. After processing, what is the adjacent of the D? What is the adjacent of the D? If you observe, there are 3 outgoing edge to the A, to the F and to the E. A is already processed. You can observe the node. Process status is 3. F is also already processed, but E is in the ready state. So that node will going to push into the stack, okay, and make it to waiting state. Okay. Now again take out the topmost node from the stack, that is now node E is taken out and process it, change its status to 3. And what are the adjacents of the E? For the adjacents of the E, only G is present which is already processed. Okay. So nothing will be pushed. Now check the stack. D is already processed. Okay. Check with the stack. There is a node B is available. Okay. Take out the node from the stack, that is B, and process it. Node B we have taken out and processed. Check for the adjacent nodes of the B, that is D and E. So D is already processed, E is already processed. So nothing will be pushed into the stack. Again check whether the stack is empty or not. It is already processed. Okay. Stack is, now if you observe, stack is empty. When the stack is empty, we can stop the process. Now you can observe all the nodes are processed. A, C, how many nodes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. All the nodes are processed because it is a connected graph. All the nodes are processed. Okay, let me revise the topic. Here what exactly we are doing? We are initializing all the nodes into ready state, that is 1. All the nodes. Okay. Then we are considering a node as the first node and pushing into the stack. The moment we are pushing into the stack, that is node A, change its status to 2, that is waiting in the stack, that is why status to 2. Then start with the while stack is not empty. Pop that node and process it, and all the adjacents of the A, say A having adjacent C and B, which are in ready state, push into the stack. Okay. Again pop a node and process it. Whatever the adjacent of that particular node which are in ready state, push into the stack. This is the process we will be continuing till stack is empty. And so I think you have understood, this is what called depth first search.